Hello students, I hope you all are fine. Students, as you know that we have started chapter first of the class 9, that is matter in our surrounding. Okay, we have discussed about the matter definition, what is the matter, and matter is made up of which particles, it is made up of the tiny particles, and what are the characteristics of those particles. So we have discussed about that. Today we will discuss about the classification. We have done matter, particle characteristics. So today we will discuss about the classification of the matter. Students, matter is classified into two parts. First, matter. First, matter is classified into first one is the physical classification. Physical classification. It is classified on based of their physical appearance. And chemical classification. And chemical classification. Then students, further they are divided on basis of their physical classification. Matter are divided into three parts. Solid, liquid, and gaseous. Solid, liquid, and gas. And students, on basis of the chemical classification, they are further divided into two. One is the pure substances and mixture. Pure substances are further divided into two. Mixers are further divided into two. Pure substances are divided into element and compound. Mixture are divided further into homogeneous and heterogeneous. Elements further divided into three. And compound divided into two. Element is divided into metals, non-metals, and metalloid. In compounds are divided into inorganic and organic. So students, you all know very well what is the matter. Matter are all those things which have mass and volume. They are classified into two, on basis of physical classification and on basis of their chemical classification. So on basis of physical classification, matter is divided into three. It is classified into three: solid, liquid, and gaseous. And students, on basis of chemical, it is classified into two: pure substances and mixture. Further, pure substances are divided into two. One is the element and second one is the compound. Second one is the compound. Element further divided into three. One is metals, non-metals, and metalloid and metalloids. And compound, no, metalloids is also part of the element. And compounds are divided into two: inorganic and organic. And students, mixture is classified into two: homogeneous and heterogeneous. So this is about the classification of the matter. Students, these classification we will study in form of two chapters. In our first chapter, we will discuss about physical classification. Means we will discuss about solid, liquid, and gas. What type of property they have? What type of property they have? Are they interconvertible or not? Okay, and so we will discuss about solid, liquid, and gas in chapter first, that is matter in our surrounding. Okay, and students, chemical classification of matter we will discuss in chapter 2 of the 9th class. Okay, this is the is matter around us pure. So in this chapter I will explain all these things: pure substances, mixture, element, compound, metal, non-metal, metalloid, inorganic, organic, homogeneous, heterogeneous. So today I will discuss about solid, liquid, and gas properties. Okay, I hope it is clear to you all. So students, solid, liquid, and gas. Physically, we divide matter into three: solid, liquid, and gas. So what is the solid? Solid, they have definite shape. They have definite shape and definite volume. Definite volume. What do you mean by the definite? Definite mean fix. Definite mean fix. They have fixed shape and fixed volume. But students, liquid, they have indefinite. They have indefinite shape. Means not fixed. Their shape is not fixed. Their shape is depend on the container. Is depend on the container in which they are filled. In which they are filled. They do not have fixed shape. Their shape depend on the containers in which they are filled. But students, they have fixed volume. They have definite volume, we can say. And if I talk about the gas, if I talk about gas, they neither they have fixed, or we can say definite fixed shape nor fixed volume. Students, first point I discussed. Solid have definite shape, definite volume. But liquid have definite volume but indefinite shape. And gases, both shape and volume, both are indefinite. What do you mean by this one? For example, students, if I talk about this board, it is solid in state. It is solid in state. We can feel with our skin. Okay, it is solid in state. Student, it is hanging on this wall. Then it is also, its shape is also rectangular. If I remove this one from this wall and hang at any other, then its shape will also intact. It will not be changed. It will not change. It will be rectangular there also. If I put this one outside of this room, then also it will be rectangular. Means it is not depending where I am keeping this one. Its shape is always intact. Okay, so its shape is definite. Its shape is fixed. This pen is also solid in state. That's why its shape is also fixed. Its shape is also fixed. Okay, if I am having in my hands, if I put anywhere at any bench, chair, and in any other corner of this room, its shape will be intact. It will be fixed. It is definite shape. Okay, there is no change take place in shape of the solid until we apply any force on that. So students, solid have definite shape. It does not depend where they are putting. They have definite volume. Yes, their shape is fixed. It is definite. Their volume is also definite. What is volume? Volume is the space occupied by an object. If I hang this board on this wall, then and I remove this one from here and I hang on any other wall, it will take same place. Doesn't matter where I am hanging this one. It will take same place everywhere. Clear? That's why it is not depending where I am putting this one. It will take same place. Either I hang on this wall or I hang on any other. Okay, so we can say it is having fixed volume because it is occupying same space. No depends where I hang this one. So students, solid have definite shape and definite volume. But liquid do not have definite shape. Students, you know very well. If I have some water in a bowl, let us consider it is a bowl. I have some water in this one. Okay. Then students, if I have one glass like this, my drawing is not so good. So not go, please don't go on my drawing. So students, here, if same water I pour in this glass, then what will happen? Now, what is the shape? When this water is in this ball, so what is the shape of water? Shape of water will be according to this ball. And if I pour same water in this glass, then it will take shape of the glass. Means here water is liquid. You all know water is liquid. So this water is changing its shape according to the shape of the container. According to the shape of the container. That's why we can say it do not have fixed shape. And if I pour this one at ground surface, then it will or here, and it will take shape of that ground. Means it will depend on the container in which we will fill that liquid. So students, we can say liquid do not have fixed shape. They do not have definite shape. They have tendency to change their shape according to the container in which they are filled. I hope this concept is clear to you. But they have fixed volume. Volume is the space occupied. Okay, you will see, ma'am, here level is low, but here level is very up. But students, in both cases, volume is same. Because what is volume? What is volume? Volume, length, breadth, height, multiplication, length into breadth into height. Okay, means all dimension we will multiply there. Then we will calculate the volume. Then we will calculate the space occupied by that. Then students, here you can see, if one dimension is decreasing, going to decrease, then other is going to increase. So overall product will be same. Overall product will be same. Here you can see, here height is less. But student, breadth is increasing. Okay, breadth is increasing. But in this case, if height is increasing, then breadth is going to decrease now. Means if one dimension is increasing, then second one is decreasing there. And if one is decreasing, then other one is going to increase. So overall product will be same there. That's why we can say here volume will be fixed. Volume will be fixed. It is definite. So students, in solid, both shape and volume are the fixed. But in liquid, volume is fixed, but shape is not fixed. Now, we will see gas. Gas, neither fixed shape nor fixed volume. Students, its shape also depend on the container in which they are filled. In which they are filled. Its shape also depend on that. Like that. Students, we are having gas cylinder at our home. So gas is filled in that. When that gas, that LPG, in that container, in that cylinder, so it is having shape of that cylinder. But student, if you will release pressure, then that gas will come outside and you can smell. If you keep open your regulator for some time, then that gas spread in whole kitchen, in whole house. Okay. Then students, why we are able to smell in whole room, in whole kitchen? Because it has taken shape of whole kitchen, of complete kitchen. Clear? Because its shape is also not fixed. When gas release and it come out on our burner, then it take shape of the burner. Means it is taking the shape of the container in which it is filled. And it is also not having fixed volume. Students, you know very well, if we use one cylinder at our home for cooking purpose, at least 1 month, okay, we can cook food for 1 month. At least we can do. But students, if we keep open regulator for 5 or 10 minutes in our house, then what will happen? That gas will spread. That gas will spread in complete at home, at our complete house. Why it is? Because students, when that gas was filled in your cylinder, that was taking very small portion of that cylinder. Why? Because we have applied pressure on that. By applying the pressure, we can decrease the volume of gas. We can decrease volume of the gas. So by applying the pressure, we decreased the volume. But now we have released pressure. Now all particles are free to move, and they can contain, they can cover whole house. Okay, now particles have spreaded in your complete house. Means they do not have fixed volume. They do not have fixed volume. How much space they get, they can spread in that. Okay, but student, if I have one glass of the water, so at a fixed place only it will spread, not at all. In complete room, in whole room, it cannot be spreaded. If I put this one, then it will take a fixed volume only in this room. It will not cover whole room, but that gas is covering the complete room. Why? Because it is not having fixed volume. Because it is not having fixed volume. So students, solid have both fixed shape as well as volume. Liquid are having fixed volume but not fixed shape. And and gases are not having fixed shape and not having fixed volume. So this is the first point. Second one, so students, that's it. Enough for today. Remaining properties we will discuss tomorrow. I hope this point is clear to you all. So thank you. Have a nice day.